We family, we're back. Thanks for being here, y'all. I can't say it enough. It's helping. Hitting the comments, it's helping. And I appreciate it. Make sure you guys keep letting me know where you're tapping in from. Let me know how long you've been here. Let me know what content of mine drew you to the channel. Anyway, I want to get to this video. There's been some updates. Yes, this footage. And this is who I think this is the person that was in the beginning that was kind of scared to come out with the footage and evidence they had. I can hear an accent and things like that, so I think this is that person. But I'm done talking. Let's get to it. We're gonna check out the T plug, and it says exclusive footage showing Tory Lanez and Megan's incident is released, and then there's something else we're gonna get to, some audio. Let's go.
Shooting or anything? That's how we got dispatched.
Well, we have and then we have other units. They're searching the house where it happened. So that's all we have so far.
So nothing happened in the vehicle.
No, we don't have any casings. No.
Okay, from what you've been told. Okay.
And then there's some cash over. Looks like.
Was the person who got caught with the other people here that you have in handcuffs? Were they all together?
They were all together.
Yes, they were all in the same car.
Okay, and then. Do we know how she got cut?
I believe when she stepped down, there's a glass.
She dropped a glass bottle, and then I think she stepped on it and cut herself. And getting out of the vehicle.
Okay. So her friends didn't cut her then.
Right.
Well.
Boy, that big old bear claw foot stepped on that bottle. That bottle popped. It looked like it sparked. I'm surprised she didn't say the boys got her. Now, y'all got a peep game. There was a live where she said she got blanked in both of her feet. Make it make sense. Yo, big ass, you got popped in both feet. And in this video, we see her walking, stepping with no problem all the way up until this part right here where she gets out the truck and steps on something with that big polar bear foot to make something shatter. Listen, her days are numbered. Her days are numbered. And I hope she has to pay this man. I hope she has to return the favor. I'll put it like that. Point blank, period. 4 years. Let's get it.
I have seen a lot of people that have been coming through actually saying that, well, these footages have always been around and stuff like that. And the thing is, they're being circulated together with some footages that we have seen in the past. But now, when you pay attention, especially the last footage that I attached, you can tell that we have, at least I have not seen that. Have you guys seen that footage before? And if so, why are they explicitly saying that, well, it looks like the lady stepped on glass? You guys actually heard that, because the other narrative that was running around is that, well, Megan stepped on a plastic bottle. That's why they were like, so how come she got so, cuts like that? This lady is clearly saying that, well, it was actually a glass bottle. And of course, this has turned the internet into a circus.
All right, y'all, check this out. Imagine protecting two people, and in return, they turn on you. Not only do they turn on you, one of them goes above, beyond, over, and under to ridicule you and make you look even worse. I'm compelled to think maybe, no, I think I know. I think I know Tory was trying to be a stand-up dude, protect their images, safety in the future and all that stuff, and got the raw end. Point blank, period. There's no way this dude should be behind bars. We all knew it from the jump. This is what I want to say real quick, though. Let me interrupt myself. No, real talk. Why weren't these pieces of evidence brought out from the jump? This footage that we're looking at could have changed everything. How do you lose so much footage or so much evidence? How do you misplace it? How does people come up missing and things like this? It's a very dirty game, y'all. Was she a pawn? I don't know. But she was the demon on demon time with no cares about anyone around her.
Anything, but I've seen a lot of people just being altogether shocked. And honestly, I don't know what to think about this. I'm still just in shock like the rest of you. But if indeed this girl sent someone to jail and they didn't do anything, and at the end of the day, they ended up getting done what was done to them, the 14 times. Wow, I don't know how anyone could ever be able to beat those demons, because what? And at this point, even if you guys say that she's a drunkard, I really would not be shocked, because this is absolutely shocking. What is going on? Wow. I do hope that every single person that is behind this mess is actually held accountable, because
shooting or anything? That's how we got dispatched.
Well, we have and then we have other units. They're searching the house where it happened. So that's all we have so far.
So nothing happened in the vehicle.
No, we don't have any casings. No.
Okay, from what you've been told. Okay.
And then there's some cash over. Looks like.
Was the person who got caught with the other people here that you have in handcuffs? Were they all together?
They were all together.
Yes, they were all in the same car.
Okay. And then, do we know how she got cut?
I believe when she stepped down, there's a glass.
She dropped a glass bottle, and then I think she stepped on it and cut herself. Okay. Getting out of the vehicle.
Okay. So her friends didn't cut her then.
Right.
Well.
Where in the hell was that in the beginning? Where? How many more of us have to have our lives played with? Period. How many? This boy he was sacrificed. Did he sacrifice himself? In a sense, yeah. It was very stupid for him to do that, but I can understand why, especially in today's society where you got, oh, you told on some chicks. Come on. On top of him ending their friendship, Tory or Megan Kelsey's, they twisted and manipulated anything they could with this case. Period. This woman needs to be held accountable. It's no other way. Kelsey, I don't know. She took immunity. So I don't know what they can do about her. But Meg was up here spewing lies. She was concocting stories. And everybody knew she was lying. Show the foot, bitch. Just like Aiden said. I got a real problem with this, y'all, if you can't tell from my past 1,900 videos about the situation. I got a real problem with it. What if it was your son, nephew, brother, father? Come on, man. It could be any of us in this situation. Period. They said that Here it is, 36 hours later. No mainstream outlet has picked this up. That's another reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. Why I'm so persistent at it. And this is the main reason I need you guys to share the links, y'all. Share the links. This is not going to get picked up by these big networks. And it's the reason why. I'm sure we all know. Period. But we cannot take this laying down, in my opinion. I'm not. So if this is my little part I can do, here we are.
So, Tory Lanez team, after 36 hours, has put out evidence proving that Tory Lanez didn't shoot the seahorse. Okay? Oh my god. Guys, I am gagging to this video because these are receipts. Okay? Finally, United people are working their ass off to put out receipts proving that the seahorse wasn't shot by Mr. Tory Lanez.
Listen, y'all. If it were any normal person, this would be a totally different scenario. We cannot let this injustice go ignored. We cannot. It has to be a cutoff point. It has to be a point where you say, hey, I'm going to stand up. Even if your part's a small part in your mind, you never know how big it is in someone else's eyes. Point blank, period. You never know what you do. You never know how what you do can help a situation. Please share this content, you guys.
Okay? Y'all should pay attention to this video clips, and they are gotten from the particular night the shooting happened. And you know how some things will happen, a lot of people come out and start talking about it. Yes, the people that was living in the surrounding clocks the tea that Tory Lanez didn't shoot. They said two girls was fighting in one shot. Pay attention. Okay, y'all need to pay attention to this because these are receipts, and I state that Tory Lanez needs to be free right now because he needs to be free. Okay, he needs to be free because this is receipts and pure receipts. Let's just quickly get into it. Enough talking. Listen to this carefully, guys.
Then the gun, then the girl shoots it. So the driver's door's open.
You're seeing the girl shoot?
In both of your feet. Both of them. You big Willie mammoth, male horse, lion ass woman. Why didn't you show your feet? You show your cheeks. You show everything else. Show them long ass Shaquille O'Neal, Bill Laimbeer, NBA slam dunker ass feet. Show them. Show your skis. Let us see the scars. Come on. The scars that came from imaginary projectiles. Let's see them. That's all I want to see.
Can I help you? I think, is it this house?
Yes, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
So you see the girl doing the shooting?
I see what appears to be the girl standing here and shooting into the car. That's what it looked like to me. But it was dark and I'm above, so, but then the guy gets out again from the back.
Wait.
No, it didn't. No?
They shot out of the car?
The windows were open, that's why it sounded like either way. Yeah,
No, they were on my side. The girl opened the door. It was two girls fighting, and then they shot.
Okay.
She got out of the car and crawled over.
I bet she feels so pretty looking like somebody else. I've never been a fan of makeup because it says a lot about the person who wears it, in a sense. And I'm not putting this on everybody that wears makeup, but what are you hiding? What's so bad about your true self that you want to look like someone else? to the point where you're dabbing on false cheek contours, and to the point where you look like something off of Tu Wong Fu, RuPaul's Drag Race, or something like that. What was that? Y'all get what I'm saying. How? Anyway, let me shut up. I support that sentiment. She needs to be locked away. Point blank, period. Listen, y'all. She lied. It was a foot. It was 2 feet. She was walking away. Could see behind her. Not once did she mention anything about a bottle. Not once did she mention her linebacker ass getting out that truck and stepping on a 40-ounce glass. If you made it to this point, say I made it. I'm out, y'all. Peace.